What's going on, guys? I've got another Force of Will deck profile here for you today. This time it is Bahamut burn. I'm going to try to get this in before the battery dies. If not, I'll just redo it. Either way, so this based around Bahamut, the Dragon King. What he does is when you J-activate him, all you do is sacrifice a Fire Resonator, and then when he comes into play, he deals them damage equal to that Resonator's attack to another Resonator. He also has you can banish a Fire or any Resonator, I believe. No, just a Fire Resonator, to give him imperishable, so he's recyclable as well. And he also has flying, and there's a 1000 beater. For the magic stones, pretty simple, just 10 fire stones. So nothing special there. For the main deck, we've got 3 Hunter in Black Forest. He's a 300 creature with haste. Swiftness, I think is what it's called in this game. For 1. So he's basically just turn 1, playing 300 right off the bat. Even if you go first, you can just attack. I know you can't see the attack of these cards because of these sleeves. The sleeves are from an old game called Chaotic that had a unique code at the bottom that gave you the card on an online game. I liked that game a lot, but it died not that long after it came out. For Black Goat, 200 for 1. When he's in the graveyard, you can just exile him, or this game just calls him removed from the game, for 1 red to deal 200 to a creature or player. I believe you can do J-Resonator too. Nope, just to the player or the Resonator, not the J-Ruler. 4 Spawn of Blazers. Really easy, 400 flyer. You can sack it for any color will, and it'll only be used for casting a dragon, which we play 2 different big guys. First off, we play 3 Blazers. I don't think the need is 4, just because of the amount of speed this deck wants to have. You can cast them as early as turn 3. With Spawn of Blazer, you just have turn 3, you get your 3rd land, or stone, or whatever it's called in this game. And then you can just sacrifice him. First you would untap for 400. And then you would just sacrifice him to produce 2 mana and play a Blazer for 5. The 3 stones plus the 2 from Spawn of Blazer. And then you can attack with 11, since he does have swiftness. He's a really good card. He also disrupts a lot of graveyard-based decks like Cthulhu, and even the Abdul decks have trouble with it if it does hit turn 3, unless they have a Stoning Death or something. The other dragon is Gilda Reyes, the Golden Dragon. He is only a 800, 1200, but gets 200 more points, I believe. 200 more points for each Firestone you have in play. And since you only play Firestones, he gets really big really quick. You can get him out as early as turn 4, or turn 3. No, turn 4. Turn 4 is early, so you can get him out. But he also has flying and swiftness. And when he dies, you can actually sacrifice a certain number of Firestones to just bring him back. That number being 3. So turn 4, if somehow he dies after swinging, you can just sacrifice 3 dual stones, bring him back, and swing for 1000. He's really good, but only 2 just because of his high 6 mana cost. Usually you want to have the game won by turn 5 or so, but really like him in this deck due to Spawn of Blazer. For the removal package, we've got 4 Realm of the Dragon King. For each creature that whenever a non-dragon creature comes into play, this card deals 500 to it. If you control Bahamut, it becomes 800 instead. So basically, if you can get this card out, multiples, they can't really play anything that's not a dragon. This card's really good, really underhyped or underrated, whatever you want to call it, for 3 mana. This card's really good. So next card. Start with our burn package. 4 Thunder. We're playing red. We're playing burn. 500 damage or anything. Really good. 4 Purifying Fire. This card can be really situational. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize it was only a sorcery speed or chance speed or whatever you want to refer to it as. So it's not an instant, but still 700 for 2 is really good in this game. Next we got Dragon King's Flame. Sorry, I have to kind of read these cards because I don't memorize the names, I just know what they do. This card deals 800, 600, I've been playing that completely wrong, 600 damage to target creature or player if your J ruler is Bahamut or his little stage, it deals 800 instead. So I guess I wasn't playing that wrong. For some reason, just now thought it only said Bahamut, but it's either one. My favorite card in the deck, Split Heaven and Earth. Does 300 damage to each player for each special magic stone they have. We've only got basic stones in this deck, so don't even have to worry about that. And then finally, 3, the First Lie. Really like this card in this deck because you can run out of gas pretty easily if you don't have a way to draw cards. And with this card, the way it works is you both secretly pick a number. Usually just write it down, or you write it down, they say theirs, and you reveal your number. But anyway, the way it works is the player that chooses the highest number gets to draw 3 cards, and they lose the number they chose in life times 100. Sometimes I've used this as a burn spell. I'll just choose 0, they'll choose a number, they take that much damage. Really good. For some reason, first draft, I had 2 of these, played one, and the guy said 27, and I was just like, okay, well, you're dead. So it's really good as a burn spell, especially if they don't know what you're doing, because if you just go turn 1, Hunter Black Forest, hit them for 300, they might just think you're an aggro deck, but if you go the First Lie, choose 0, they take a good chunk of damage, and you can just proceed to kill them with your burn spells. So that's my Bahamut burn list. Something else I also realized about the deck today was the little side. You can tap him to search your deck for a dragon. I did not know that until I actually read that effect, because usually on the rulers that effect is irrelevant, kind of like Alucard's, where you never really use it because getting your stones and Dracula are just a lot better. But overall, I like this deck a lot. I don't think I like it more than that Abdul deck I posted yesterday, but I might try this at locals tomorrow. If I do, I will post on here or Force of Will US and let you all know how I did. But that is my Bahamut burn deck. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to do a contest once I get to 100 subscribers. Don't know exactly what it'll be yet, but once we get there, I'll figure it out. Till then, see you later, and have a good day.